It's Week 11 of the NFL, and we'll be watching the Browns' electric quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Browns and the Packers on Monday night.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Thanks for having us in. Chill in the air. Folks are bundled in the seats and on the field. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. A bit warmer up here in the booth. These cold weather games, Greg, always interesting to watch how it impacts the players down on the field.
Absolutely, and these nights are kind of tricky, Mike, right? It's how much do you want to spend preparing for it, thinking about it, and really letting it almost become like a mental factor leading into the game. But you also have to be prepared. What are you going to wear? How are you going to keep yourself not only warm, but then be able to go...
All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
Took a little while for him to get his chance to be a full-time starter, but once he got that shot, he's just never looked back. I mean, Mike, think, he's always had that power for him. He can push the ball up and down the field and make every throw imaginable. But that time he spent on the sideline, I think it ended up being a massive blessing in disguise. He was able to work on his game from a mental and technical standpoint with no pressure to play. And now he is reaping all the benefits.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Here's a third down and 4. To throw is Love. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. That's number 40 on the season for him. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's Love. He'll keep this himself. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
Well, nothing doing here, Mike. And the key to stopping that on defense is you have to get them before they have a chance to get going. And that's exactly what they're able to do here. No gain, forced to 4th down.
They'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now the Georgia Bulldog. Here's Nick Chubb. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle. They face second down and 7. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment defense. Still second down.
Running is Chubb. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he gets this up to the 42. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run once more with Ford. And a good run there on 2nd down. A pickup 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. They bring Judy in motion. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently 2nd in that category. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Love. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Dobbs headed in motion. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. A tight end in motion now. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he will have a Packers 1st down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. On the read, he's going to try and run with it. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down. Dobbs headed in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? In motion, Reed. From the gun on third down, it's Love. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
In the midst of a tight game like that, you're looking for every play that you can make to try to gain advantage. And if you can continue to get after the quarterback, disrupt the rhythm and timing of this quarterback in the second half, that could be the difference of you being able to pull away.
That's taken at about the 14. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The Browns offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Moore going in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught by Ford.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it off. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
Anders Carlson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. It is 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. 18 yards on the connection. First down, Cleveland.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Chubb. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Xavier McKinney, the one who brings him down. 2nd down and 8. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now a 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. That one on target to Moore. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Back to the air one more time. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Samuel has it working the middle. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Packers offense running back Josh Jacobs heading back on the field. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the gun, it's Love. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Dobbs headed in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44.
Second down throw for Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
Now Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Love to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Love. That's Dobbs, open left side. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, Packers.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On second down, Love. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down. Love. He'll try to run for it. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Carlson's kick is good. And the Packers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Browns offense ready to see what they can do. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start first and 10. A throw on the move is caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll look to throw. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
They'll work now on second and 4. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Set to go now on first and 10. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, we have hit halftime here on a Monday night. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and a big tight end momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see.
And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Browns offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He gets it to Samuel, left side. Here's second and 3 to go. Out of the gun, he'll throw. This pass caught by Judy. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Browns.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Debo. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. They'll look to throw yet again. Going right back to Samuel. He's got it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. They run out of the gun, and it's Chubb. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always
in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Rashawn Gary, former Michigan Wolverine, in there to take him down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. He'll look to throw. That one complete to Moore. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Packers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with first and 10. Here's Love operating out of the pistol. The open man is Reed. He's got it. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll come up here first and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And Wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Throwing on second down, Love. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Love. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Here's Love to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Greg, I love the precision on that play. Very little time, very confined space, and they come through with the touchdown.
And it's the accuracy of the throw, Mike, that protects his receiver. Everything down here near the goal line is so condensed. You understand you're going to be thrown into tight windows, but when you trust your quarterback to protect you with the ball placement, it gives you a lot more confidence going across the middle of the field, and in this case, pays off for a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Browns offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to about the 28-yard line. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll motion over Samuel. Whoa! They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Browns.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. That's over the middle and caught by Judy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Number 6 brings up 2nd and 4 at the 50-yard line.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. They'll run here. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. They'll throw here on third and short. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. The Browns getting their punting team out there. Will be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Packers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. The man in motion is Watson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
Here's Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A loss of 6
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
That complete to Jacobs. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Packers set to kick this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. Samuel brought in motion. He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down. They bring Judy in motion. This one complete right side. They pick up 17 through the air. It's a Browns 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
There's that man again. Another catch. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Back to throw. He finds Judy on that one. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. They bring Judy in motion. He's got his big tight end, David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The extra point is good. And the Browns go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Throwing is Love. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
This one is caught by Reed. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
At the 35-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Love. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's a handoff to Chubb, heading left. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Chubb. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. On 3rd down, they go with Chubb. Packers going to use their final timeout now. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Packers offense ready to take over once again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Here's Love. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, and they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night from Lambeau Field.